Chosen one, hear me clearly today, because this message is not for the faint of heart, nor for the casual listener who stumbles across words and treats them like empty air. No, this is for you who have been marked, sealed, and set apart by the hand of the Almighty since before the foundation of the world. This is for you who carry a flame so dangerous, so holy, so untouchable, that anyone who dares to mishandle you, anyone who tries to touch you with selfish motives, anyone who thinks they can play with your heart, without reverence for the God who lives within you, gets burned by a fire they cannot explain, because loving you is not ordinary. It is dangerous, and not everyone can survive the weight of that divine connection, for you are not like the others. You are God's possession, His vessel, His chosen instrument, and when the fire of His Spirit rests upon you, it is not a game to be played with, it is not a warmth for casual hands, it is a blazing, consuming fire that guards you day and night. And that is why so many who tried to love you without understanding you ended up scorched, confused, broken, and left wondering why their lives unraveled after they touched you. But the truth is simple: you are untouchable unless God allows, and even in relationships of the heart, you are a living altar, and no one touches the altar of the Lord without consequence. And so when people come close to you with wrong intentions, their own darkness collides with the light in you, and that collision causes explosions in their soul, because the fire of the chosen does not tolerate wickedness. It exposes, it burns, it refines, and it destroys anything false. And this is why your life has always carried an atmosphere of mystery, because those who come near feel both drawn to your light and terrified by it at the same time, for you are love. But you are also danger, you are peace. But you are also fire, you are gentle. But you are also a sword in the spirit. And many do not know how to handle the paradox of who you are, and that is why relationships around you have always carried storms, because your presence is a divine test, separating who truly loves God in you from who only seeks to consume you for their own gain. And chosen one, this is why you must understand yourself. You must stop asking why people leave, why people betray, why people hurt after coming close, because often it is not you, it is the fire protecting you. It is the holy flame that says, "This soul belongs to God. Do not touch without reverence." And when they ignore the warning, they suffer the burn. From the beginning, even as a child, you may have noticed how people reacted strangely to you. Some were fascinated, some admired, some envied, and some hated you without reason. But deep down, the spiritual reality was always the same. They could sense something dangerous about loving you, something powerful about connecting with you, something otherworldly that their spirit could not comprehend. And this danger is not meant to harm those pure in heart. It is meant to protect you from those who come with unclean hands. Because you are not just a person. You are a temple. You are a throne where God Himself chooses to dwell. And anyone who approaches a throne without permission risks death. So too, anyone who approaches your life with games risks destruction. And this is why God has allowed certain heartbreaks, not to punish you, but to save you, not to wound you, but to keep your destiny pure. Because not everyone is qualified to love a chosen one. Not everyone can handle the spiritual weight of your presence. And those who cannot handle it will either leave or burn. The danger of loving a chosen one is this: you cannot fake it, you cannot pretend, you cannot come near with lies and expect to survive. Because the anointing that rests upon you exposes motives faster than words can explain. It strips masks, it shatters illusions, it tests the heart. And chosen one, you have seen this over and over again in your life, how people started with passion and excitement, saying all the right words, but then suddenly, almost mysteriously, things collapsed, arguments came out of nowhere, distance appeared, betrayal surfaced, and they were gone. And you sat there asking, why does this keep happening to me? But now the Spirit says to you, it is not rejection, it is divine protection, for you carry a consuming fire that weeds out what is false. You carry a dangerous love that only the brave and the pure can endure. And you must not curse this fire. You must embrace it, because it is the very reason you are still here, the very reason your destiny has not been stolen, the very reason your life remains preserved. For if God had not put this fire around you, many would have destroyed you by now, but because of His love, He made your love dangerous, so that only those sent by Him could stand the heat. Chosen one, your love is not ordinary. Your heart is not like the rest. You are a carrier of divine intimacy, and to touch your heart is to touch a sacred flame. To touch your soul is to touch God's dwelling place. And that is why angels are assigned to guard you. That is why dreams and visions warn you of people's true intentions. That is why strange things happen when people mishandle you. Because heaven itself is invested in your purity. And your life is evidence of a spiritual reality that few understand. Loving a chosen one is dangerous. Because it requires truth, it requires surrender, it requires holiness. And those who lack it cannot last. For they will either burn and run or be transformed by the fire if God wills it. And this is the mystery of your existence, that even in love, you are a weapon, even in affection, you are a test, even in relationships. You are a mirror, and anyone who stands before you is forced to see their own soul reflected in the light of God within you. And many cannot stand what they see, so they flee. But those who are meant to stay, those who have been purified themselves, those who carry fire of their own, they will not burn. They will burn brighter with you. They will join your flame, and together you will shine. This is the dangerous beauty of being chosen. This is why your life has felt so lonely, because few can stand the fire. But do not mistake loneliness for abandonment. It is simply separation until the right souls come. Those who are fireproof, those who were born in the furnace themselves, those who know the weight of divine love. And when they come, chosen one, you will not have to dim your fire. You will not have to explain your danger. They will understand, for they too will carry flame. And when flame meets flame, it does not destroy. It unites into a greater blaze that lights the world. Until then, stand firm. Keep your altar burning. Do not apologize for being dangerous to the unworthy. For that danger is your shield. That danger is your signature. That danger is your divine insurance. That danger is your God saying, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm." Chosen one, as you move deeper into this revelation, understand that your life is not an accident. Your calling is not a mistake. And the danger that surrounds your love is not a curse but a covenant. It is heaven's shield wrapping itself around your soul, so that you are not wasted on those who cannot honor you, for your heart is holy ground, and anyone who steps upon it without reverence finds themselves undone. Because you are not just an individual trying to survive this world. You are a chosen vessel of divine fire, and this fire has been burning within you since the day you were born, long before you even understood it, long before you even named it, and people have always felt it. Even when they could not explain it, they felt that coming close to you carried both blessing and risk. They felt that being near you awakened something in them. Either light or darkness, either healing or judgment. And that is why so many reacted so strongly to you. Because your spirit is not neutral. It is fire, it demands a response. And the danger of loving you is that no one can stay the same after encountering you. For they will either be elevated into greater light, or burned by the exposure of their own shadows. This is why people have accused you, misunderstood you, and even demonized you, because they could not handle the fire. They could not comprehend the intensity of your love. They could not accept the weight of your presence. And so instead of admitting their own weakness, they blamed you. They called you too much, too intense, too different. But chosen one, you must understand this is not rejection of you. It is rejection of the God in you. It is rejection of the fire they cannot withstand. It is rejection of the mirror that shows them who they really are. And their anger is not against you personally, but against the conviction your presence brings. For when a chosen one walks into a room, the unseen world trembles, demons are agitated, hidden sins feel exposed, lies feel threatened, and those who are not ready for truth will lash out. And that is why your love feels dangerous to them, because your love is truth, and truth always burns. The mystery of your dangerous love is this: it is both judgment and mercy. It both destroys and heals. It both repels and attracts. It both wounds and restores, because your love carries the nature of God, and God himself is a consuming fire. He is mercy, but he is also justice. He is love, but he is also holiness. He is gentle, but he is also a warrior. And because you are his chosen, his reflection lives in you, so your love mirrors his nature. And just as no one can stand before God casually, no one can stand before you casually either. And that is why even those who truly loved you sometimes struggled, because they were being purified by your presence, tested by your fire, refined by your closeness. And though they did not always understand it, their souls were being called higher simply by being around you. Chosen one, the danger of loving you lies in this fact: no one can touch you and remain untouched themselves. no one can enter your life and remain unchanged, because your destiny is too intertwined with the divine to allow neutrality. And this is why God has warned you through dreams, through intuition, through sudden shifts, through broken connections, because he knows that your love is not a playground, it is a battlefield, and he will not allow just anyone to step on it without consequences. And even you, at times, tried to resist this truth. You wanted to love freely. You wanted to open your heart recklessly. You wanted to give without boundaries. But the spirit within you would not let you. The fire would not permit you. And every time you ignored it, you paid the price in tears, in betrayal, in heartbreak. And yet through it all, the fire only grew stronger. Because God was teaching you that your love is not common. It is dangerous. And until you learn to accept this, you will continue to misunderstand your own story. The truth is this: your love is a sword. Your love is a fire. Your love is a holy storm. And only those appointed by heaven can walk in it without being consumed. And this explains why even when people claim to love you, they could not remain, because their soul was not ready. Their spirit was not pure enough. Their motives were not aligned with God. And so they were burned by the very love they desired. And you were left wondering, am I cursed? Am I unlovable? But the answer is no, chosen one. You are not cursed, you are set apart. And your love is so rare, so holy, so powerful, that only the refined can carry it. Only the fire tested can hold it. Only the surrendered can embrace it. And this is why it feels dangerous, because it is not a love of this world. It is a love that has been touched by eternity. You must know, chosen one, that the fire around your love has purpose. It is not to leave you empty. It is not to leave you isolated. It is not to condemn you to a loveless life, but to ensure that when true love comes, it will be unshakable, unstoppable, unbreakable, because it will not be ordinary love. It will be fire meeting fire, flame joining flame, destiny aligning with destiny. And until then, the danger remains as a shield, a filter, a guardian, to keep away those who are not meant for you, to burn away the fakes, the liars, the users, the pretenders, the jealous ones, the manipulators, the ones who think they can consume your light without giving anything in return. For these cannot stand, these cannot last, these cannot survive the test of your fire, and so they fall away, sometimes painfully, but always divinely, because God himself allows the separation, knowing that it is protection, not punishment. Chosen one, the world will always label what it cannot understand, and you will always be misunderstood by many, because dangerous love cannot be explained with shallow words. It cannot be categorized by human logic. It cannot be reduced to romance. It is far deeper. It is spiritual warfare. It is divine covenant. It is holy fire. And those who do not have eyes to see will only think you are too difficult, too mysterious, too untouchable. But those who are meant to see, those who are chosen themselves, those who have been through their own furnace, they will understand immediately. They will recognize the fire in your eyes. They will know the weight of your spirit. They will not run from the danger. They will embrace it, because they too have burned. And they know that holy fire does not destroy what is real. It only destroys what is false. And so they will not be afraid to love you, for they will know that your dangerous love is the safest place for their soul. Until then, you must walk in wisdom, chosen one. You must learn to guard your love. You must stop casting your pearls before swine. You must stop giving your sacred fire to those who only want to play with it. You must stop apologizing for the danger, because the danger is your identity, the danger is your crown, the danger is your inheritance, and instead of shrinking, you must rise into it. You must declare it boldly. You must say with confidence, yes, loving me is dangerous, but it is also holy, and only the chosen can handle it. And when you carry yourself with that authority, you will stop attracting the unworthy. You will stop entertaining the unready. You will stop wasting your tears on those who were never meant to stay. And you will step fully into your calling as fire, as danger, as divine love incarnate. And when you do, the right ones will come, drawn not to consume you, but to burn with you, and together you will set the world ablaze. Chosen one, by now you understand that your love has never been ordinary, your path has never been common, and the danger that surrounds you has always been a signal of your calling. For the Spirit of God has made you a living flame, and just as fire cannot be handled carelessly, so your heart cannot be touched recklessly. For those who try without reverence are burned, and those who come with clean hands are refined. And now you must embrace this truth fully, not halfway, not reluctantly, but boldly, for this dangerous love is your divine inheritance, and the world needs you to walk in it without apology. From the beginning of time, God has always placed fire around what is holy. In Eden, he placed flaming swords around the tree of life. On Sinai, he descended in fire when he gave the law. In the temple, fire burned continually on the altar, and at Pentecost, tongues of fire rested on the disciples. Fire is always the mark of divine presence, and so it is with you. Chosen one, you carry that mark. You are the altar, you are the temple, you are the covenant, and that fire burns around your soul, so that none may profane what is holy, so that none may touch what belongs to God. But chosen one, the time has come for you to not only understand the danger, but also the purpose. For God has not made your love dangerous just to isolate you. He has made it dangerous so that it may be used with precision, like a weapon, like a shield, like a torch in the darkness. For you are not only chosen to be protected, you are chosen to be unleashed, and the fire that burns around you will become the fire that burns through you, igniting others, awakening them, purifying them, and yes, sometimes exposing and burning them, for not everyone will rejoice in your fire. Some will resist it, some will attack it, some will despise it. But this too is part of the calling. Because dangerous love is confrontational by nature. It confronts lies, it confronts fear, it confronts bondage, and wherever you go, you will stir atmospheres, you will disrupt comfort zones. You will ignite either revival or rebellion, and both are proof that the fire is real, for only dead things cause no reaction, but you, chosen one, are alive with flame. Do not be surprised, then, when people fear you. When they whisper about you, when they mislabel you, when they distance themselves from you. Because the truth is, you unsettle them. Your love unsettles them. Your presence unsettles them. Because you remind them of eternity. You remind them of God's holiness. You remind them of the purity they are not ready to embrace, and so they call you dangerous. But you must learn to wear that word like a crown, for in their accusation lies your truth. You are dangerous, but not in the way they think. You are not dangerous because you destroy for pleasure. You are dangerous because you expose. You are dangerous because you reveal. You are dangerous because you cannot be manipulated. And in a world built on lies, anyone who cannot be deceived is dangerous indeed. The fulfillment of your fire is this: you were never meant to be understood by the many. You were never meant to be loved by the crowd. You were never meant to be accepted by the multitude. You were meant for the remnant, for the few, for the other chosen ones, for the fire, tested souls who carry flame themselves. And with them, your dangerous love will not repel, it will attract, it will not burn them away, it will join them to you. And together your flames will merge into something the world has not yet seen, a love so pure, so holy, so unstoppable that no power of darkness can withstand it. And this is why the enemy has fought you so hard. This is why you have cried so many tears. This is why you have endured so many betrayals. Because the enemy fears the union of flames. He fears what will happen when you meet those ordained to burn with you. He fears the firestorm that will erupt when chosen ones find each other. And so he tried to convince you that your danger was a curse, that your fire was a burden, that your love was unworthy. But now you see the truth. It was never a curse. It was always protection. It was never a burden. It was always power. It was never unworthy. It was always divine. Chosen one, there will come a day, and it is nearer than you think, when those who could not handle your fire will watch from a distance as God elevates you, as God unites you with others of flame, as God reveals to the world that your dangerous love was never rejection. It was selection, it was refinement, it was destiny, and in that day, you will no longer weep over those who left. For you will see that they were not burned to destroy them, they were burned to warn them. They were burned to show them the cost of touching what is holy, and whether they repent or not will be their choice. But as for you, your fire will no longer be misunderstood. It will be celebrated by those who were born to stand in it. Understand this: chosen one, dangerous love is not against people. It is against darkness. It is not meant to destroy souls, but to protect them. Yet because many cling to their darkness, they interpret your fire as hatred. But it is not hatred. It is truth. It is purity. It is light. And if they let go of their shadows, your fire would refine them instead of burning them. But most are not ready, so they burn and flee. And you must let them go. You must not chase ashes. You must not mourn what was never meant to stay. For your destiny is ahead, not behind. Your flame is rising, not dimming. Your love is dangerous, not defective. And when the right one comes, when the right people arrive, they will not be burned, they will be ignited. And together you will set generations on fire. So rise now, chosen one, rise into the fullness of your fire. Stop hiding it, stop softening it, stop apologizing for it, stop questioning it, for it is your identity. It is your weapon, it is your crown, and the world needs it more than ever. The world is drowning in lies, the world is suffocating in darkness, the world is starving for truth, and you carry the dangerous love that can awaken it. You carry the flame that can break it open. You carry the fire that can purify it, so do not shrink back. Do not fear rejection, do not fear loneliness, do not fear the burn, for you were not made to fit in. You were made to set apart. You were not made to be accepted. You were made to be feared and loved in equal measure. Because that is what happens to fire. Some gather around it for warmth, others flee from it in terror. But either way, they cannot ignore it, and neither can they ignore you. Chosen one, your story has always been fire. Your journey has always been dangerous, but your ending will be glory. Your destiny will be flame joined to flame. Your legacy will be light in the darkness. And when all is said and done, when the world looks back, they will say, "This one was truly chosen. This one carried a love that was dangerous. This one could not be touched without consequence." And in that testimony, God will be glorified, for He alone made you this way. He alone guarded you with fire. He alone shaped your dangerous love into a weapon against darkness. And He alone will complete what He started in you. So walk boldly now, chosen one. Walk with your head high. Walk with your fire blazing. Walk with your dangerous love unapologetically. For the time has come for you to stop hiding. The time has come for you to stop questioning. The time has come for you to stop mourning. The time has come for you to burn openly. And as you do, the right ones will come, the right souls will align, the fire tested will find you. And together your dangerous love will no longer be just a shield. It will be a movement. It will be a revolution. It will be a revival, and the world will never be the same.